and Bishop O'Connell meet today on It's Academic. Hello, everybody. I'm Hillary Howard. This is the opening round. You know how it works. Each team begins with 100 points. 10 up for a right answer, 10 down for a wrong answer. Contestants in the studio don't see what you do on the screens at home. Let's begin. Fifth in line. Today, you want to all come in first, but these questions are all about persons and things that are fifth. Please identify the following. He was the 5th president of the United States. South County.
Monroe.
Monroe is right. This is the 5th word in the Star-Spangled Banner. South County.
C.
Yes. This 5th Chief Justice handed down the Dred Scott decision. WashingtonLee.
Tawny.
Yeah, that's right. This order is in the title of the 5th Harry Potter book. South County.
Order of the Phoenix.
Yes, it is. This is the 5th note on the C major scale. South County.
G.
Yes. Our 5th largest state is this southwestern land of enchantment. Bishop O'Connell.
New Mexico.
New Mexico's right. The 5th Tudor monarch was this queen, nicknamed Gloriana. Bishop O'Connell.
Victoria.
No, it was Elizabeth. With atomic number 5, this element's symbol is B. WashingtonLee.
Boron.
Boron it is, and that's the end of the round.
It's Academic with Hillary Howard. Now in its 57th season. And for 50 years, proudly sponsored by Giant.
Let's hear it for the cheers from WashingtonLee. We're so glad you've joined us on It's Academic today, a program that's been sponsored for more than 50 years by, say it with me, Giant Food. Yay! All right, it's time to meet the teams. We begin with Arlington County, WashingtonLee. Ben, how you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm a 17-year-old senior from WashingtonLee, and I'd like to thank our sponsors, Ms. Sotomayor and Ms. Scher.
Very good. And Jaya?
Hi, everybody. I'm Jaya, and I'd like to thank our lovely cheerleaders and our #1 fan, Dr. Stephanie Nichols.
All right. And Miles?
Hi, I'm Miles Hahn. I'm a 16-year-old junior, and I'd like to thank our Quiz Bowl team and our alternate, Nikki Palmer, for showing up to support us.
Very good. Here we go. Halt wars a while. Hidden in this bit of pacifist advice is the name of what I'm so sorry, I'll start that again. Hidden in this bit of pacifist advice is the name of what Polish capital that suffered dearly in World War II?
Warsaw?
That's right. Elegy flavor. Please rearrange the letters here to name what Pennsylvania site where Revolutionary War soldiers spent a cold winter in 1777 and 78.
Valley Forge?
Yeah. In 1769, James Watt patented the steam bath. No, he didn't. Can you correct that statement by changing one word?
Engine?
Engine it is. Who you calling a dwarf planet? This might have been the angry text message from what celestial body, once the 9th planet in our solar system?
Pluto?
Poor maligned Pluto. Revolution is an idea which has found a... To complete this statement by a French general, please place in the blank what kind of long blade that soldiers once attached to the end of rifles.
A bayonet?
Bayonet it is. WashingtonLee with 220 points. From Lorton, Virginia, the lady and gentleman from South County High School. And first we say hello to Dylan. Hi, Dylan.
Hi. I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank our alternates, Oliver Anderson and Noah Britton.
Very good. Hi, Simon.
Hi, I'm a 17-year-old senior, and I'd like to thank our coaches, Mr. Bieber and Mr. Greiling.
Very good. And Hannah, tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Hannah Chester. I am a 16-year-old junior at South County, and I would like to thank our friends and family for coming out to support us today.
Very good. Here we go. A cosmic astrologer. Hidden in this phrase is the last name of what man who headed the government of Cuba till 2008?
Castro?
Yes. Poke at. Rearrange the letters in this anagram to name what Kansas capital city named in the historic Brown v. Board of Education lawsuit.
Topeka?
Topeka is right. The House of Lords and the House of Ladies make up Britain's parliament. No. Can you change one word and make that right?
Ladies to commons?
That's it. One small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind. When he became the first man to walk on the moon, what astronaut might have texted this remark instead of saying it?
Armstrong?
Armstrong, yeah. Don't keep using your blank all the time. Let them rest. To complete this advice on how to live to be 200, place in the blank space what pulmonary organs of the body.
Did you say pulmonary?
Answer?
Yeah. Heart?
No, it's lungs. So sorry. South County with 220 points. From Arlington, Bishop O'Connell. First, we get to say hello to Anne-Marie.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie Wolf. I'm a 16-year-old senior, and I would like to thank our moderator, Coach Owens, and the jazz band for coming out to support us.
Yeah, and they sound really good, but we're going to get to hear them in a couple of minutes. Catherine, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm a senior, and I'd like to thank our friends and family for coming out to support us.
Very good. And Anne.
Hi, I'm Anne. I'm a senior, and I'd like to thank our alternate, Kim Wynn.
Okay, ladies. Simple ban on oil. You can get rid of the ban by finding in this phrase the name of what Middle Eastern country whose capital is Beirut?
Lebanon?
Yeah. At store, you can store up some points if you rearrange these letters to name what carved stone that provided the key to Egyptian hieroglyphics.
Rosetta?
Yep, the Rosetta Stone. Ponce de Leon searched for the fountain of gold. Not exactly. Please change one word and correct that statement.
Youth.
Yeah. Earlysurveyor.com. This could have been a website for what 18th century surveyor who, along with Charles Mason, plotted the boundary line between Pennsylvania and Maryland.
Dixon.
Correct. It's all one to me if a man comes from Sing Sing, or you can complete this quote from Henry Ford with the name of what Massachusetts University, the oldest in the country?
Harvard.
Harvard it is. Bishop O'Connell, 200 points. We'll be right back.
Pro tip for fruit lovers, Giant has unbelievable produce prices. So you'll never have to choose between your favorites.
I thought I was your favorite.
That's right, honey. Bye.
Take a fresh look at Giant's produce prices. Earn money for local schools with every purchase when you register your loyalty card or phone number with A+ School Rewards. Start earning today and visit our website for details.
See a problem that just doesn't seem right? Tip off the News 4i team. Call us or send us an email. No one gets you results like the News 4i team. We're working for you. NBC4 is committed to serving the educational and informational needs of children. The station's children's television program reports describing our efforts are available through the Federal Communications Commission website at publicfiles.fcc.gov.
Let's hear it from Bishop O'Connell, the DJO Jazz Band, led by Ronald Isaacson. Sounding so good, guys. Each of our students today will receive tickets to the International Spy Museum. They'll encounter intrigue, deception, and daring escapes at the only public museum dedicated to espionage. Nothing is as it seems at the International Spy Museum here in Washington. And while they're at the museum, you can visit us on our Facebook page and like us, please. Time for the Picture Perfect round, and we'll recap the scores before we dive in. WashingtonLee, 220. South County, 220. Bishop O'Connell, 200 points. Questions are worth 20 points up or down. Here's the first one. Here you see a Moroccan street scene in Tangier, a city just a few miles distant from what rocky British outpost across the Mediterranean? WashingtonLee.
Gibraltar.
Yeah. His theory of germs is a ridiculous fiction. With these words, a 19th century professor dismissed the theories of what French scientist? South County.
Pasteur.
Louis Pasteur is right, dating back to the 11th century. This temple was built in Bali, one of the many islands of what archipelago country? Bishop O'Connell. Answer?
Indonesia.
Yep, it's Indonesia. If x is an element of the set of positive integers and x satisfies this equation, what is the value of x? South County.
1.
Yes. Here you see the foothills of what mountain range that runs from the Arctic toward the Caspian Sea and traditionally separates Asia? WashingtonLee.
The Ural.
You're right. I am so hip, I have difficulty seeing over my pelvis. This very hip comment, not about me. This very hip comment was made by what author of The Restaurant at the End of the Universe? South County.
Adams.
Very entertaining, Douglas Adams, yes. The red square on this chart of the periodic table covers what metallic element more abundant on the sun and stars than on Earth? Its symbol is SC. WashingtonLee.
Scandium.
Correct. Sometimes called a ram's horn, this plant is also named for what legendary one-horned equine animal popular? South County.
Unicorn.
Unicorn is right, and that's the end of the round.
The more you see.
Look at that.
How good is that?
The more you do.
I truly am inspired.
The more you know. Weekends on NBC.
Due to coverage of Barclays Premier League, the More You Know lineup can be seen at the following times.
When you donate to Melwood, you help those of differing abilities find purpose. Like wounded Army vet Maurice Woody. With the help of Melwood, Maurice found the right job. Now he can work and live independently. Donate today at melwood.org.
Beware. You're in the Verizon Slow Zone.
Yeah, we know.
You're not scared?
Nah, when we moved, we switched to Cox. Unlike Verizon, Cox has the same fast speeds everywhere.
You know what was scary? Our Verizon internet speeds.
Oh.
It seemed like we were buffering all the time.
Buffering just kills me.
Only Cox offers the same fast speeds everywhere. Get Cox high-speed internet starting at just $19.99 a month. Plus, ask about panoramic Wi-Fi.
All right, let's meet the folks that help these students prepare for competition. We begin with WashingtonLee High School. Jaya, who's with you today?
To my right, we have Miss Sotomayor, an IB bio teacher and our coach. And to my left, we have Coach Miss Scher, who teaches IB math.
Very happy to have you guys here. From South County, Simon, who's with you?
We have our coach and one of our math teachers, Mr. Greiling, and our other coach and a teacher for the special ed department, Mr. Bieber.
Very good to see you guys. And from Bishop O'Connell, the fine man standing behind you, Catherine.
This is our coach and mentor, Mr. Owens, and he teaches theology.
Wonderful. All right, so we have these 3 packets, 1, 2, and 3. Each has 8 questions in them. WashingtonLee gets to answer questions first. South County gets to pick the packet.
They get packet 2.
They get packet 2. All right. Gentlemen, Edward Bulwer-Lytton ends his best-known work, The Last Days of Pompeii, spectacularly with the eruption of what volcano?
Vesuvius?
Yeah. During World War II, the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence were sent for safekeeping to what Kentucky fort where U.S. keeps its gold?
Fort Knox?
Fort Knox is right. Jet planes were not available to what 13th century Venetian traveler who made a long, adventurous trek to China where he stayed at the court of Kublai Khan?
Marco Polo?
It is Marco Polo. Here's your science question. Most substances will do which of the following? Contract when cooled, expand when cooled, or become more dense when heated? Answer?
Contract when cooled?
That's right. A newly discovered pale gray snake was given the local word for ghost on what huge island off the east coast of Africa?
Madagascar?
Yeah. Shakespeare had been called not only the Bard of Avon, but also what bird of Avon that provides Bella's last name in the Twilight series?
A drake?
No, swan. Here's your math question. Evaluate this expression, giving your answer as an integer.
$84.
84 is right. Had he not died in office, what 29th president might have returned to his old job as editor of a newspaper in Marion, Ohio?
McKinley?
Nope, it was Warren Harding. But nice job, WashingtonLee. 400 points. All right, South County's turn. Bishop O'Connell, packet 1 or 3?
3.
3. In 1867, at a price of only 2 cents an acre, the U.S. got a great deal when it bought what huge northern territory that critics called Seward's Folly?
Oregon?
Nope, it was Alaska. According to the saga of Beowulf, the monster Grendel was descended from what biblical man who murdered his brother Abel?
Defer to Dylan.
Cain.
Cain is it. Had Herman Melville visited Melville Island, he'd have been off the coast of what continent flanked by the Great Barrier Reef?
Australia?
Australia it is. Here's your science question. Which of these terms refers to experimental work involving the use of individual atoms or molecules as the components of minute machines?
Nanotechnology?
That's right. Over 40 objects resembling both planets and comets have now been identified between Saturn and what 7th planet from the Sun?
Uranus?
Uranus is it. The imaginary world of Middle-earth provides the setting for The Lord of the Rings, a trilogy by what English author?
Tolkien?
Yeah, here's your math question. Solve for X.
50?
Yes. Several U.S. presidents have served in the Navy, but the only one to have graduated from the U.S. Naval Academy was what 39th Chief Executive? Answer, guys? In 3?
H.W. Bush?
No, it was Jimmy Carter. Nice, though, South County. 420 points. Packet number 1 for Bishop O'Connell. If you had a $5 bill and a penny, you'd have 2 pictures of what 16th president?
Lincoln.
Yeah. A World War II Army training plane had what name, indicating the school year between freshman and junior?
Sophomore.
It is sophomore. Founded in 1526, a Spanish colony called San Miguel existed briefly in the area. That is now what U.S. state whose capital is Columbia?
South Carolina.
That's right. Here's your science question. There are 20 common amino acids. Among them is which of these? Answer?
Glutamic acid.
Yep, that's it. In Mexico City, the great cathedral directly adjoins ruins of a temple built by what Indian empire, ruled by Montezuma and overthrown by Cortez?
Aztecs.
Yeah. The pigs rule in the barnyard in what George Orwell novel that was really a satire about life in the Soviet Union?
Animal Farm.
It's Animal Farm. Here's your math question. Which of these has the least value?
Three squared.
Yes. Annoyed by the scent of flowers at a state dinner, what 36th president insisted that a decorative centerpiece be removed from his table? Answer, guys. In 3, 2.
Coolidge.
No, it was Lyndon Johnson, but nice job. 360 points for Bishop O'Connor. Coming back to the grab bag.
Check out my Boulder Entertainment Center. It has room for a huge TV, plus sliding glass doors, LED lights, all in a popular wire brush finish. Only $12.99.
Without Bob, it's just discount furniture.
You are too kind.
All aboard, get on board. Already there's a train coming somewhere down the track.
Good luck in South Korea.
Thank you. The people that This train.
Comcast is proud to bring the 2018 Winter Olympics home to all of us. Good luck, Team USA.
Attention all treasure hunters. You've heard me talk about my Bob's Discount Furniture outlet for years. Well, on Wednesday, December 20th, I'm opening my biggest Bob's outlet ever, right next to my Waldorf store at 3015 Festival Way. Go to mybobs.com for details.
Now, everyone at home should get ready for another year of Giant's A-Plus School Rewards program. You can earn points and help local schools every time you use your Giant card. Thanks to you, Giant has been able to award over $96 million to thousands of schools since 1989 and has already committed $2 million to this year's program. Signing up for your Giant card is easy. Simply go to giantfood.com or stop by the Customer Solutions Center at any Giant store. Experience the magic of A-Plus School Rewards each time you shop and help your local schools. Time for the grab bag. Let's dive in. In spelling the names of all 50 U.S. states, the only letter not included is which letter that in English is usually followed by the letter U? South County.
Q.
Yes. In 1883, almost 40,000 people drowned in the tsunamis that followed the eruption of what K-initialed volcano, WashingtonLee.
Krakatoa?
Yeah. Able to go from 0 to 45 miles per hour in seconds. What fastest land animal gets its exercise running WashingtonLee?
Cheetah?
Yep, it's cheetah. On your screens for 30 points. This is a photo of what American, best known for inventing a library classification system? South County.
Dewey?
You're right. Writer, Sailor, Soldier, Spy is a recent book about the secret adventures of what American, the author of A Farewell to Arms. Bishop O'Connell.
Hemingway.
Yes, it's Hemingway. If the length of the side of a square is doubled, how many times larger is the area of the WashingtonLee?
4.
You've got it. The year 1642 saw the founding of the North American settlement of Ville-Marie. Now what largest city in Quebec? Bishop O'Connell.
Montreal.
That's it. On your screens for 30 points. I guess I blew it at Munich. Might have been a text from what British Prime Minister? Bishop O'Connell.
Neville Chamberlain.
You're right. What legendary Greek slave earned a lion's gratitude by removing a thorn from the lion's paw? The answer is Androcles. The Spanish-American War was triggered by the mysterious destruction. WashingtonLee.
The Maine?
It was. And that's the end of the game.
Pro tip for fruit lovers, Giant has unbelievable produce prices. So you'll never have to choose between your favorites.
I thought I was your favorite.
That's right, honey. Bye.
Take a fresh look at Giant's produce prices. Nutrition is important, and Giant's Passport to Nutrition program gives parents and teachers engaging ways to teach kids nutritional lessons. Visit giantfood.com/healthykids to learn more.
One of the biggest misconceptions about vein disease is that it is a cosmetic issue only, when in fact it is a serious medical condition in many cases.
Over 80 million people suffer with spider veins and varicose veins. Do you?
People with vein disease have a genetic predisposition to develop broken valves.
Varicose vein disease occurs when weak or damaged valves cause blood to pool in your veins. For over 30 years, Vein Clinics of America has been the leader in easy, effective treatment of spider and varicose veins. Call or go online to schedule your consult and see what Vein Clinics of America can do for you.
All our treatments are performed here in the office. Everything is done on an outpatient basis, and you're able to walk out of here after each procedure and resume to your normal activities.
Our job is to close the broken veins and make sure they stay closed, and identify any new abnormalities that develop as early as possible.
Find out why more women and men trust their legs to Vein Clinics of America. Book your consult right now. Vein Clinics of America.
Matchup between the Washington Redskins and Arizona Cardinals on December 17th is presented by the American Diabetes Association and Janssen Pharmaceuticals, Inc. Kickoffs at 1 p.m. at FedEx Field. It'll be the 123rd overall meeting between these two organizations, dating back 85 years to the birth of the Redskins. That's Sunday, December 17th, 1 p.m., the Redskins and Cardinals presented by the American Diabetes Association, teaming up with Janssen Pharmaceuticals, Inc. to tackle diabetes.
Game. The scores are official. We begin with Bishop O'Connell from Arlington and Catherine and Anne-Marie, 430 points. From Lorton South County High School, Hannah, Simon, and Dylan, 470 points. And winning on the last question, WashingtonLee High School, Niles, Jaya, and Ben, Miles, Niles, and Jaya, and Ben with 480 points. Make sure you join us next week. I look forward to seeing you then. I'm Hillary Howard. See you next time. Everyone else, come on down.